I want to be rich, Trish, and you will be rich. But wait, I have a question for you. Do you know how to protect your money during a tariff war? I got you. In this video, I'm going to teach you on how to protect your money against the tariff war, the good, the bad, and the ugly, so you can say goodbye to broke. Let's go. So what are tariffs? Tariffs are basically taxes that are charged on imported goods from other countries. The Tariff Act of 1930 was set to exacerbate the Great Depression of 1929. How so? Because during the Great Depression, the stock market plummeted an entire 25%. A year later, tariff acts were set in place, which further declined global trade, increased unemployment, and sent the United States into a hardship economy. So what is the good when it comes to tariff? Here it is. The good is there is an increase in government revenue that is supposed to trickle down to public service and decrease taxes. Also, it is supposed to open up the possibility to create manufacture domestically and therefore facilitating job loss, increasing employment, and providing opportunities for Americans. So what is the ugly when it comes to tariffs? Well, the ugly is truly the inception and the transition. Okay, let me explain. So the inception is really hearing there is a tariff war and seeing the numbers go back and forth and up and down between Canada, China, Mexico, and everyone else. And when you see that, that has an impact on Wall Street because institutional investors do not like uncertainty. So they are more likely to pull out of the stock market and taking a huge chunk of their money and putting it in gold. So that's going to have a negative impact on Wall Street, as we will see today, because it is April the 2nd. It is the day that these tariffs are supposed to go in effect. So the other ugly is also the transition. While there is a possibility American companies will move their businesses here to the US, that takes time to actually implement. Manufacture and infrastructures have to be built to facilitate those type of businesses. Meanwhile, we're going to have a huge unemployment. So what's going to happen to those individuals when global trade is greatly impacted? That is the ugly. The unemployment goes up and people are left in the dark, struggling, wondering when their next paycheck is going to occur. But no worries, I'm going to teach you next on how to protect your money. So here we are on how to protect your money from tariffs. But before we go on, make sure you subscribe to this channel so I can continue to provide you with substance and more information on how to grow your money, how to invest in you, how to switch your mindset from poor to rich, and most importantly, how to say goodbye to broke. All right, let's continue. So number one, on how to protect your money from tariffs, a budget. Having a budget is so important because you get to decipher what is your non-essentials and your essentials. Your essentials are going to be your rent, your mortgage, your car payment, your health insurance. These are repeated bills that you have to pay. We want to eradicate bills that don't matter, bills that have no value, and bills that are actually going to increase due to tariffs. Eating out, buying new cars, buying that expensive coffee each and every day, buying things that you don't need are going to increase the probability of you paying higher taxes because those costs that are coming with the tariffs, the companies are not going to totally take on those costs. Those costs are going to trickle down to the consumer. And if you are shopping impulsively, emotionally, and buying things that you don't need, you are going to in turn take on a lot of those tariffs, taxes, and fees. So do not shop when you don't need to and pay more attention to your essential spending. Next, shop locally. Shop locally if you can. There are a lot of really awesome farmers markets. Just go on your local city website and look up various farmers markets in your neighborhood so you can get fresh vegetables, organic vegetables that are locally grown. So you don't have to deal with the imposed taxes that are going to be put on Mexico, China, and Canada. So you can shop locally. Just check out your city's events and see when and where they're going to have their farmers markets. And last but not least, invest, invest, invest. This is the time while the stock market is down. Yes, invest. So invest, and I'm going to have another video that is up. So make sure you stay tuned. That invest video will be coming up. So turn on your bell, subscribe to my channel. And listen, if you need help on understanding how to invest and how to purchase and how to budget during this time of uncertainty with all of this trade tariff going on, all you have to do is click on the link in my description, and I invite you to come to my community on Skool, Professor Trish's Level Up. This is where we support and we provide information on budgeting, expenses, growing your money, making your money work for you, and most importantly, helping you to change your poor mindset to a rich mindset. Again, click on the link below. It is Professor Trish Level Up, my free community on Skool. Join so that you can have support during this time of uncertainty. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.